Ready?
I just decided to voluntarily have my eyes be lasered out by OC spray. I was an undercover inmate at Clark County. Now, I'm on the other side, this time as a corrections officer. This is my return to Clark County.
Being the sheriff's nephew and stuff, you know what I mean? I had no problem whatsoever out of inmates. It was mainly the people I worked with. And it was just mainly, if they don't want to be cool with you or talk to you, then so be it, you know what I mean? You can't really force yourself on people.
Officer Noel, one of the best officers we have, most dedicated, came up and was like, I'm sorry you're going through this. I understand. They did it to me. It is hard.
Bring them aside individually or bring them like on your shift. Be like, hey guys, this is really what I'm trying to do, you know what I mean?
He's like, trust me, I'm the nephew of the sheriff, so I know what it's like when people think you've got favoritism. He's like, I'm just as good as they are, and eventually they just leave me be.
I think once more the time passes, it'll all slowly fade, especially after they leave and you're still here and you still show you're trying to do this for a living, you know what I mean? Then I think you'll be all right.
You're like the first person that sat down and actually talked to me, thank you.
You're welcome.
With your background, I guess I understand too, because you're coming from like, people think you're here for some special reason. You're like, I had 7 years.
Exactly, I'm here to do a job just like you.
It was so nice to have him actually talk to me. It was so reassuring, because even though I don't work with him very often, it was nice to have somebody there, knowing that some people have gone through this.
So today we're going to an OC training class, which is sort of like a pepper spray when someone's not complying to your orders or maybe they're combative. It's important that we go through this because mainly the use of force continuum, we want to know that, when you can use it, when you can't use it. You gonna get sprayed?
I've been sprayed before, but it's been a while. Let's see.
All right, well, it's not gonna be fun. No, it's not gonna be at all. All right, well, let's go.
All right, let's do it. I'm actually voluntarily driving to go get maced, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Sometimes I wonder if I could find something better to do with my life. I have a feeling I'm not coming back from this place. So I want to wish my family and friends well and tell them I love them. I'm not climbing up that damn wall. What the hell is this? This is like a torture chamber.
Anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Sergeant Nicholas. I'm instructor in numerous stuff, but one of them being pepper spray. So you guys are here today for pepper spray class. Anybody that hasn't been through the class before, there will be a written test at the end. Don't sweat it. It's not a big deal. As long as you pay attention, you'll be fine. We're spraying these people because they're doing something. They're not obeying our commands. They're violent, whatever. We blind them temporarily. We have the advantage. If it was up to me, everybody would be pepper sprayed every 3 to 5 years. It's very important for officer safety. If you've never been sprayed with pepper spray, and all of a sudden the first time you get it is when you're in a fight for your life, I don't want to say you're screwed, but it's a bad, bad day. Because the first thing you're gonna do is freak out. Who is new and has never had my class before? Because you get to take a written test. All right. Now, I don't make it mandatory, even though I think it should be, that people get sprayed in order to be certified. It's much better my way than having a buddy or somebody do it, because I will allow you to close one eye, cover your nose and mouth. Are you ready? Open your eyes and blink.
Oh my God.
There we go.
Yeah.
He wants to blot. If he needs water.
Don't press it, just block.
Who's up next?
I'll go.
You can cover one eye.
Okay.
And nose and mouth if you want.
Okay.
You ready? Open your eyes. There it is.
Oh,
Don't rub.
it burns.
Ready? All right, you ready? Let's see what we got here. Yep. Point 2, same thing. Ready? This part is going to last somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes, depending. But you've already got your eyes open for the most part, so you've kind of got the first little bit of it out of the way. So what's worse, sitting in jail for 60 days or getting pepper sprayed?
Pepper spray. Hell, they did my laundry.
Pepper spray's great for clearing out your sinuses.
No.
It's tough. It's not a fun ride. It lasts sometimes a little bit longer on some than others. And with her, it seemed to last a little bit longer on her than some of the others. But she really toughed it out. She handled it real well.
1 to 10, where are you?
Oh, I'm about 4. I'd rather be pepper sprayed than have to climb over that damn thing, so I'm good.
Yeah, the next time you get pepper spray, you get sprayed, and then you have to go through all that.
Let's not do some like OC CrossFit.
I'm out, guys. I will pull the I'm 40 card and walk away.
What just happened is I just decided to voluntarily have my eyes be lasered out by OC spray. It was the closest I've ever been sprayed directly to my eyes. It burns. So what's really awesome about all this is I gotta go to work in like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna spend a 10-hour shift hanging out with some inmates and doing my job with my eyeballs on fire.
These are our cameras, and they're completely amazing. Before we had these cameras, we could see the general kind of what they looked like, but we could never identify anyone. Now, with these cameras that we have, you can look in at any given inmate and see if they have a fresh tattoo on their eyebrow that's the size of a dime. So you can see exactly what he has in his cup. There's a toothbrush, deodorant, and a comb. When you were involved in the program before, could you actually notice when the camera was moving?
Oh, yeah.
You could?
I would watch it just because I knew we were being filmed, and they were really careful and really good about making sure they went really slow, or they'd go fast. They almost confused the inmates because they're like, why is it going like this? Mm-hmm. And they were doing it on purpose, I think, because they were trying to make sure we weren't being tracked.
Or did the inmates know where they could go to not be seen?
For the most part, a lot of the old school inmates always go to the top tier. This is where your bad guys are always going to be, bottom and top in the penthouse.
It's always the furthest away from the door and hardest to get to.
Oh, that makes sense too. It's pretty weird actually being on these cameras and knowing that I used to be on the other end and people were watching everything I did. I can always pick out things now because whenever you go in a room as an officer, it's actually the best time to have somebody stand back. I keep trying to explain to them, have somebody stand back, watch the cameras. You gotta watch these cells back here because this is probably where something's going on because they're like coming in, going back out. You'll know something's going down the bottom because if an officer comes in and everybody on the top tier is like, so, blah, 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 officer, officer. They're trying to get your attention up here so this can move. Hey. Okay. All right, bye. Jennifer, you wanna go home? Let's go, bed and baggage.
Hey, girl.
All right. Out. Let's go.
Is the jail any different than the last time you were here?
Some of the guards got a little bit more tougher, you know. But I guess that's what they gotta do to play their role, I guess. I don't know.
Most of the girls have left and come back. In fact, almost all of them have. It's a revolving door.
This is the last experience for me in jail because this is not a good experience for me at all.
I seen you in there earlier. You look pretty bummed out.
Lee, I can't sleep. I can't eat.
Sorry. Go ahead.
We have a female in pod 3 for bed and baggage.
Every day we're dealing with murderers, gangbangers, and inmates who have severe mental illness.